Hello, how's everyone doing? Rob Shepherd here from Shepherd Fit. First, I just want to thank every one of you who liked the Shepherd Fit fan page. I've been following this great movement. Let me introduce myself. I'm Rob. I actually attended integrated nutrition to become a holistic coach. I've been studying nutrition for quite some time now, and then I finally decided I need to go ahead and to educate myself more and to understand more in depth about holistic health and how to utilize food as our main healing process, because the body was made to heal itself if we feed it with the right foods. So I just want to thank you for following my movement, and also please continue to share this page and please continue to follow, because this is not an average regular fitness page. It's actually a page where we educate you on how to the different chemicals within our food today that actually causing us to have different type of diseases, different type of sicknesses that come upon us. First, you understand that everything we eat goes within our blood. Everything we eat today goes in our blood automatically. All right, so I'm actually just want to thank you to be a part of the movement, and I have a post that went up today, which I wanted to read it. It's actually a post that I put up with a picture that says top 5 cancer-causing foods, and it shows you sodas, donuts, and burnt meat, hot dogs, and French fries. Then it says the top 5 anti-cancer foods: soursop, green leafy vegetables, turmeric, noni, and tomatoes. Now, when I receive from one of our followers, which appreciate you. Thank you for your comment. Love you. And the message was sent, said, if it was this simple, educated people wouldn't get cancer. Now, that is a great response. Great response. If it was this simple, educated people would not get cancer. Now, we would think that. Well, after when I take a look at everything and started to really looking at talking to a few doctors, and their message to me was they do not know anything about nutrition. Surprising. A doctor said, quite a few that says we do not know nothing about nutrition. All we was taught in school was to prescribe drugs and to do surgeries or whatever. They don't know anything about nutrition. Now, you would think it should have been, you should at least know a little bit about nutrition, then you can, further to the rest. I mean, you can have a broad base. But you know what? It is what it is. Now, for me, I decided to study what food can do for the body, because growing up, I remember my grandmother, if we were sick in the house, she didn't go inside the cabinet and pull a pill out. She normally said, I'll be right back, and she head on to the bushes, and she'd come back with some form of bush. And that's what she used to cure our illness. I remember even when we have the flu, and she goes to the bushes and come back with this bush called bat. I remember that growing up, and she would boil it hot and she would pour it in the tub, and she'd take a piece of board and she lays it across the tub, and we had to sit inside of it with no clothes on, and it's covered all around. And you're staying there for like at least half an hour or so, and you're sweat, and that's the way you sweat the flu out. That was her method of getting rid of the flu. Not going to get some flu drugs or flu medication, which today, when you look at the flu medication, all this stuff that's going on, it doesn't really stop. You only delay the flu for about 1 or 2 days, but it gives you all these other side effects that comes along with it. All right? So, if you're looking to fight diseases, remember, everything you eat and put in your mouth goes in your blood. We're not saying you cannot splurge a little here and there, but try to do your best to eat good food on a regular basis. Now, another thing is, when you actually looking at produce today, try to go local and try to go organic. And the reason why I said that, if you pick a produce from, say, it came from California, now that produce got to travel in a truck all the way through different hands before it finally get to the store and before it finally get in your mouth. Most of the time you're not getting the full potent nutrients of that fruit or that vegetable. So that's why we always insist that you go in local and try to go organic. All right? Just to give you a tidbit. Now, in this cancer thing that I read off, it talk about turmeric. Here's turmeric. This is only cost, I paid, I think it was $3.99 for this. Simple, organic cayenne pepper. I sprinkle these things on different foods when I'm eating. When it's salad, you can sprinkle it right on it. Also, I invest into almost a $500 blender. Friends, family member says to me, I'm crazy to spend $500 a blender, but here we go. We're not crazy to spend $40,000 and $50,000 on a Mercedes-Benz, which gives you no value whatsoever. But I love to invest in my health, so I invested into a beautiful blender. Also, I spoke about noni. I'm going to read off to you how simple this is. This is a all-natural extract in a bottle, and this came from X-Fuse. And this is called Premium Focus. It has GAC, Acea berry, goji, noni, fucoid and mangosteen, and sea buckthorn extracts in here. You'll be surprised how powerful this little small bottle is to our health. Okay? These are fruits that we cannot just go to the grocery store and find. And if you does go to the grocery store and find this in a juice, you're not getting anything potent. You're getting sugar, you're getting water. This is extracted into a bottle, and it's very, very, very potent. Okay, so I try my best to coach, and I also make sure I get my hands on the best nutrition out there possible. Okay, this, people said noni tastes bad, but obviously this is mixed with Concord grape. Okay, that's what they use to sweeten it. Concord grapes and stevia. Tasty. So, believe it or not, a shot of this. This is 3 shots in this bottle. I'm going to drink the whole thing. It's so tasty. My son over there asking for some. So, now, look it up. Just one superfood only. One single superfood called it goji berries. When you look at your blood, if you put your blood on a microscope and they look at your blood's supposed to be circulating with oxygen freely. But if your blood is not getting the right nutrients to it, you're going to see, which I posted that video, and you can take a look at it, it's there now, and you will see your blood are going like this. Stopped. Looking for a way to go, can't go, so it stopped because all this bacteria is clogged up right there. Then it has to try to find other ways to go. So your blood is not getting enough oxygen, and so when you take a look at that, you will understand a little bit more how to prevent these diseases that's coming upon us. Cancer, diabetes, heart disease. I mean, there's so many diseases that you turn around, it's just popping on us day by day. We got to invest in our health. Over here on this side, I have my pH tester. Let's talk about this, okay? Let's talk about this a little bit, all right? This is a pH tester. This thing cost me $8.99 off Amazon. I know most of us have fish tanks. Growing up, I did. If the pH is not right in the fish tanks, what happened to the fishes? They died, right? Because the pH level is not correct within. Same goes our body. If the pH in our body is not at its right level in the 7 and above, we're in trouble. All right? Simple. You take this pH tester to make sure your body is, you got to make sure your body is alkaline and not acidic. Let me say this again. You want to fight cancer, you want to fight diabetes, you want to fight different diseases that are coming upon us, make sure your body is alkaline and not acidic. Simple pH tester. You either put it in your mouth, get some saliva on it, shake it off. You take a chart. And right on the chart, it tells you what levels. Like on the back of it, let me show you. You read it right off here, and it will tell you exactly where you stand with your pH levels. Or you can also urinate on it, shake it off, and then you will check it and it will tell you where your pH level at within your body. If you see that your body is too acidic, work and get it back into alkaline form. Now, you may say, how do I get my body into alkaline form? Here you go. Here you go. Vegetable, bananas, orange, spinach, kale, and our beautiful water. Make sure you're drinking your 8 to 10 glass of water per day. Watch chemicals within your food. That's the way how you can know where your body stands. We check our cars for service, make sure that the car is running good. We check all these other gadgets that don't mean anything to us whatsoever. You got to do the same for your body. So if you want to understand how your body works, there we go. Perfect. Make sure your body is alkaline at all times and not acidic. When your body goes into acidic stage, you're prone to cancer. You're prone to diabetes. You're prone to all these other diseases can come up on you. Do some research. Google it. Look it up. Look at the holistic doctors. See what they tell you. Make sure you keep your body in an alkaline form and not in acidic form. You stay away from soda. Make sure that you refrain from chemicals. Every once in a while here and there, but you know what? Don't make a bulk of your foods become chemicalized food. Try to eat more natural foods. Alright? So I hope this video helped you, and I hope you kind of understand more in depth the Shepherd Fit movement. Please reach out to me. Connect to my channel. I'm an open book. If you got any questions, please, you can reach me. 301-915-5498. I'll answer any questions for you. And I will guide you and help you to a healthier you. Have a blessed one. Shepherd Fit signing off.